Hello everyone. I Nilesh Kumar Sen, working as an assistant professor, ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. Today in this tutorial series, we are going to discuss about inverted phase table. Sometimes it is also known as IPT or inverted phasing. Before getting started about IPT, one need to learn about disadvantages of phasing. So that's why we use IPT. So what were the disadvantages of phasing? Phasing work. It requires longer memory access. Internal fragmentations are there for every last phase of the processes which are working on multi-programming or multi-processing systems. Large memory space is required as page tables are also stored in the main memory. Those are the primary disadvantages of paging. That's why one used to IPT. So the need of inverted paging includes what? Let's suppose there are n number of processes running on a multi-processing or time sharing based operating system. So if there are n number of processes, then n number of page tables are also stored in the main map. Let's suppose there's a one particular problem out of these n problems or n processes that is large enough, which also requires to accommodate virtual memory too. Then its page table also size increases substantially and will also requires more memory. So the considerable part of memory is occupied by the page tables. To overcome these issues, we go with the multi-level paging, which increase which increases the space for storing the page tables, as the substantial page tables are stored in label wise. But there is always a space reserved for the page, regardless of the fact that whether the particular process or page are stored in the main memory or not, are available in the main memory or not. So this is what the simply the wastage of the main memory, whether the page is present or not. So collectively, one can say that it's a huge overhead, wastage of scarce memory, more process requires more space. So these were the disadvantages of paging and subsequent part of the paging, that is the multi-level paging. To overcome these issues, what we are going to use inverted paging, and that how we are going to overcome these issues that will look now. So page table is what? It is a per process data structure. In a particular inverted page table, it is a wide system-wide data structure that contains what the entries for each physical page available in the memory. Alternate approach is also there for IPT structure that consists of what one page table entry for every frame. Means there is a page table entry which maintains all the records or all the frames that those are available in the main memory. So the number of page table entries in the IPT reduces the number of frames in physical memory. So it reduces the chance of occupying virtual memory, and a single page table is used to represent the paging information of all the processes. The overhead of storing an individual page table for every process gets eliminated, and a particular fixed portion of memory is required to store the paging information. This technique is called inverted paging, as indexing is done concerning the frame number instead of the logical page number available on the main memory. As you can see in the diagram, what we are going to use in IPT, we are going to use process ID, which is represented as PID, and along with that PID, we are going to use what? Accommodate what? The page number. So this collectively will be used to uniquely identify that what particular process we are looking into and what particular page number we are searching for. So as a particular process can have two or more similar virtual addresses may possible. So to avoid the conflictions in between, what we are going to use process ID along with the page number, a particular page number which we are going to calculate. So on the basis of these key features, we are going to search inside the inverted page table, which contains what the process ID and the page number. So on the basis of that, we are going to fetch the particular table entry. And on the basis of that table entry, we are going to accommodate that with the page offset, and collectively it will be worked as what the physical address. And this is the key which is referenced for the main memory and which will fetch the frame, required frame number. The components of inverted page tables are page number, process ID, as we earlier discussed about the page ID, page number and process ID. Control bits and change pointer. There are some new terms, control bits and change pointers. So in the control bits, it is the extra bit stored for paging related information. It includes what? The valid bit, dirty bit, reference bits, protections, and locking information bits. By using those control bits, we are getting the details about whether that particular page is available or not inside the main memory. If it is available, then what it should be allocated. If dirty bits are there, if reference bits are there, whether the protection is available or not, whether the locking information available with the particular page or not. So these are the what control bits. Change pointer. Change pointer, it may be possible sometimes that two or more processes share a part of the main memory. In this case, two or more logical pages map to the same page table entry. Then to overcome these issues, one need to have a chaining pointer, which is used to map the details of the logical pages with the root page table. There is a one important formula. Number of entries in inverted page table would be the number of frames available in the physical address space. So, which is calculated by with the help of what? 2 to the power n frames. Likewise. Advantages of inverted paging includes what the reduced memory space, as we are going to use a single page table. Page table size is bound with the physical memory. Maximum number of entries could be the number of page frames in the physical memory. Longer lookup time. So IPT are stored in the order of the frame number, but the memory lookup takes place. It's about the concerning the virtual addresses. So it usually takes a longer time to find the appropriate entry. Often these page tables are implemented using the hash data structure for a faster lookup. Difficult shared memory implementation. IPT stores a single entry for each frame. It becomes difficult to implement the shared memory in the page tables. Chaining techniques are used to map more than one virtual addresses to the entry specified in the order of the frame number. Optimal and less complex. It is a better than a simple paging process and has less complexity. Simplified page swapping. When a process needs to be swapped out of the memory, IPT can be used. Quickly identify to all the physical pages. Those are associated with the processes, and this can simplify the process of swapping pages and reduce the overall overhead of memory management unit. Improved cache performance because the IPT is smaller than a page table. As we earlier see in the diagram, there's a particular page table entry, inverted page table. So it can be more easily stored in the CPU cache, which can improve the performance of memory access as by the use of hash data structure, it will be mapped for the corresponding frames easily, as all the pages are stored in the CPU cache. Disadvantages of inverted paging, it includes what the increase of the overheads. for the lookups and the potential for contention between the processes for the physical memory pages. As with any memory management techniques, the choice of whether to use an IPT or a page table, it's a purely user approach. Examples of inverted page table included Ultra Spark, IA64 architecture, PowerPC, all such, even including Mac operating system, which is RTPC, also uses inverted page table for its implementation. Uh, there's a numerical asked in ISRO 2013 in a 64-bit machine with 2 GB RAM and 8 KB page size. How many entries will be there in the page table if it is inverted page table? So, machine is of what? 64-bit machine. That's okay. The available main memory is 2 GB RAM. That can be rewritten as 2 to the power 31 bytes and 8 KB page size. So that can be also written as 2 to the power 13 bytes. Now, what we have to calculate is the number of entries in an inverted page table. So the available RAM size divided by the page size will give you the what? Number of entries that can be made into the inverted page table. So 2 to the power 31 divided by 2 to the power 13 will give you 2 to the power 18, and option A will be correct. These are the references which I used to prepare the stuff which I discussed with the along with the video. Thank you.